Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to understand one of the most important and sometimes confusing topics in chemistry, that is mole concept. So if you have been confused by terms like Avogadro's number, molar mass, or how to convert grams to moles, don't worry. By the end of this video you will understand everything with simple tricks and examples. So let make it simple and fun. So first of all we understand what is a mole. So mole is just a counting unit. Mole is just a counting unit like a dozen. So as we know that one dozen is equal to 12 number of items. Okay. So similarly 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles. So what is this 6.022 into 10 raised to 23? So this number is called as a Avogadro's number. So this is a Avogadro's number. So what is a mole? 1 mole of anything contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 units. Means 1 mole of anything contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 units of atoms, molecules or ions. So why do we need the mole concept? As we know that atoms and molecules are extremely small. Atoms and molecules are extremely small. So we can't count them individually. We can't count them individually. So instead, chemists use the mole to count particles easily, relate mass to number of particles and perform chemical calculations. जैसा कि हमें मोल कॉन्सेप्ट स्टडी करने की क्यों ज़रूरत है? बिकॉज एटम्स और मॉलिक्यूल्स जो रहते हैं वो बहुत ही स्मॉल रहते हैं और हम उन्हें इंडिविजुअली काउंट नहीं कर सकते. सो इसी वजह से केमिस्ट मोल कॉन्सेप्ट यूज़ करते हैं टू काउंट पार्टिकल्स इजीली or to relate mass to number of particles So here 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 units of atoms, molecules or ions. So now we see here molar mass. So what is molar mass? Molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of a substance. So what is molar mass? Molar mass is a mass of 1 mole of a substance. मतलब हमारे पास अगर 1 मोल सब्सटेंस है तो उसका मास जो होगा तो उसे कहेंगे हम मोलर मास. सो हाउ मच 1 मोल ऑफ अ सब्सटेंस वेट, मतलब 1 मोल सब्सटेंस का वेट कितना रहेगा, 1 मोल सब्सटेंस का वेट कितना रहेगा. सो दिस मोलर मास एक्सप्रेस्ड इन ग्राम्स पर मोल. मोलर मास एक्सप्रेस्ड इन grams per mole. So now we understand molar mass with the help of example. So we take here example of oxygen gas. So molar mass of oxygen gas, that is O2, as we know that oxygen molecule is in the form of O2 and the molar mass of this O2 is 32 gram per mole. और ये जो मास है ये O2 का है. अगर हम सिंगल ऑक्सीजन एटम यहाँ पे देखें तो उसका मास रहेगा, मोलर मास रहेगा 16 ग्राम पर मोल, मतलब 32 के नियरली हाफ रहेगा. ओके, 16 ग्राम पर मोल. और O2 का जो मास रहेगा, मोलर मास, वो कितना रहेगा? 2 ऑक्सीजन है, मतलब 2 इंटू 16. सिंगल ऑक्सीजन का क्या है? 16 है. सो दो यहाँ पे 2 ऑक्सीजन है. सो 2 इंटू 16 मीन्स 32 ग्राम पर mole is a molar mass of oxygen. Now we see our second example, molar mass of water. So what is a molar mass of water? As we know that water is a H2O. So molar mass of water is 18 ग्राम पर मोल. अभी ये 18 ग्राम कैसे आया? तो ये जानने के लिए हमें मालूम होना चाहिए कि हाइड्रोजन का मोलर मास क्या है, ऑक्सीजन का क्या है. अगर हम सिंगल हाइड्रोजन एटम को लें तो उसका मोलर मास है 1 ग्राम पर मोल, और सिंगल ऑक्सीजन का अगर हम मास ले तो है 16 ग्राम पर मोल. यहाँ पे ये जो हाइड्रोजन का मास है ये वन सिंगल हाइड्रोजन एटम का मास है 1, और सिंगल ऑक्सीजन एटम का मास है 16. बट यहाँ पे ये H2 मॉलिक्यूल है. H2 मॉलिक्यूल मीन्स 2 हाइड्रोजन एंड 1 ऑक्सीजन. 2 हाइड्रोजन मीन्स यहाँ पे 2 हाइड्रोजन है, और सिंगल हाइड्रोजन का मास है 1, मतलब 2 इंटू 1. 2 हाइड्रोजन होने के कारण यहाँ पे लिखेंगे हम 2 हाइड्रोजन, और सिंगल हाइड्रोजन का मोलर मास 1, 2 इंटू 1, प्लस ऑक्सीजन का मोलर मास है 16. सो यहाँ पे 2 इंटू 1 2 प्लस 16 मतलब 18 ग्राम पर मोल. सो दिस इज अ मोलर मास ऑफ वाटर, that is 18 gram per mole. Now from this we can understand 1 mole of oxygen molecules weight means 32 grams. So जैसे कि हमने देखा कि मोलर मास जो है ऑक्सीजन का वो है 32 ग्राम पर मोल है O2 का. तो यहाँ पे 1 मोल ऑफ ऑक्सीजन मॉलिक्यूल्स दैट इज O2 वेट कितना रहेगा 32 ग्राम्स. सिमिलरली हमने वाटर का भी देखा, वाटर का कितना रहेगा 18 ग्राम पर मोल. सो 1 मोल ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स वेट इज 18 ग्राम्स, मतलब 1 मोल वाटर का वेट कितना रहेगा 18 ग्राम्स रहेगा. सो now we should know the most important formulas to understand the mole concept. So how we calculate number of moles? Number of moles is calculated by the formula given mass divided by molar mass. So given mass divided by molar mass. So this is the first formula to calculate the number of moles. Second formula to calculate number of particles is equal to moles into Avogadro's number. So number of particles is equal to moles into Avogadro's number. Now third formula. So by using this first formula we can calculate number of moles. By using this third formula we also calculate the number of moles. So this is another formula to calculate number of moles. So what is the formula? Number of moles is equal to number of particles divided by Avogadro's number. Now next formula, volume of gas at HTP is equal to moles into 22.4 liters. 22.4 liters. So these are the most important formulas while studying the mole concept. Now how this formula used to calculate, we can see with the some problems based on mole concept. So now we solve some problems and we understand how we can use this formula to solve the problems. So first problem is how many moles are there in 18 grams of water. यहाँ पे पूछा है कि 18 ग्राम वाटर में कितने नंबर ऑफ मोल्स रहेंगे, हाउ मेनी मोल्स. सो एज वी नो दैट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स कैलकुलेट करने को कहा है. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स अगर कैलकुलेट करना हो तो हमारे पास फॉर्मूला है गिवन मास डिवाइडेड बाय मोलर मास. गिवन मास डिवाइडेड बाय मोलर मास. सो दिस 18 ग्राम is a given mass. This 18 gram is a given mass. But molar mass, what is a molar mass? So we should calculate molar mass first. So in the step first we find molar mass of water. So how we calculate molar mass of water? As we know that here are the 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen, and here mass of 1 hydrogen is 1, but here 2 hydrogen means 2 into 1, and mass of oxygen is 16. So 2 into 1 means 2 plus 16, that is 18 gram per mole. So this is a molar mass of water. This is a molar mass of water, and this is a given mass of water. So both are same. So we put here given mass and molar mass, both are 18. So 18 divided by 18 means 1 mole. So number of moles we calculated here, that is 1 mole. So how many moles are there in the 18 grams of water? So 18 grams of water containing 1 mole of water molecules. So 18 grams of water containing 1 mole of water molecules. Now we see here second example. How many moles are in 36 grams of water? अगर 36 grams of water में कितने moles रहेंगे? So we have to calculate here. So we know that number of moles, formula for to calculate number of moles is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. Given mass divided by molar mass. So this is a given mass. This is a given mass, means this is a given mass 36. So what is the molar mass of water? As we know that previously we calculated here molar mass of water. Molar mass of water. So we calculated here molar mass of water, that is 18 gram per mole. 18 gram per mole is a molar mass of water. So this is a molar mass of water is 18 gram per mole. So here we have the value of molar mass, that is 18 gram per mole, and given mass also given here, that is 36 gram. So 36 divided by 18, 36 divided by 18, that means 2 moles. So how many moles are there in a 36 grams of water? So 36 grams of water consist of 2 moles of water molecules. So in this way we calculate here number of moles. Now we see here third problem. How many moles are present in 2 moles of CO2? How many molecules, sorry, how many molecules are present in 2 moles of CO2? अगर 2 moles of CO2 है तो उसमें कितने molecules रहेंगे? So number of molecules, we have to calculate here the number of molecules. So number of molecules, formula to calculate number of molecules is moles into Avogadro's number. Moles into Avogadro's number. So यहाँ पे moles दिए हैं, कितने हैं? 2 moles, and Avogadro's number की value जो है 6.022 into 10⁻23. So number of moles is 2. Avogadro's number value is 6.022 into 10⁻23. So when we multiply, we get a value, that is 1.204 into 10⁻24 molecules. So here we calculated number of molecules in a 2 moles of CO2. Now we see next problem. How many atoms are present in 23 grams of sodium? हमारे पास सोडियम कितना है? 23 ग्राम्स, और वो 23 ग्राम्स सोडियम में कितने एटम्स रहेंगे? नंबर ऑफ एटम्स. So as we know that formula to calculate number of atoms is moles into Avogadro's number. But यहाँ पे कितने मोल्स है ये हमें मालूम नहीं है. ओके, Avogadro's number की वैल्यू हमें मालूम है 6.022 into 10⁻23. So we first calculate number of moles. So we have to calculate here the number of moles to calculate number of atoms. So how we calculate number of moles? As we know that number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. यहाँ पे given mass दिया है, ओके, given mass दिया है कितना है? 23 grams, but we don't know molar mass. So what is the molar mass of sodium? Molar mass of sodium is 23 grams per mole. सोडियम का जो मोलर मास है वो कितना है? 23 ग्राम पर मोल. So we take this value as a molar mass of sodium, and given mass is already given, that is 23. So here molar mass is also 23, given mass is also 23. So given mass 23, molar mass 23. So we calculate here the number of moles. 23 divided by 23, that is 1 mole. Okay, so here number of moles are 1. So we have to calculate here number of atoms. So how we calculate number of atoms? We know the formula to calculate number of atoms, that is moles into Avogadro's number. So moles value of mole is 1 and Avogadro's number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So when we multiply this value with 1, then it becomes same value. So 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. So number of atoms are 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. Now we see our next problem. So what is a problem? Find the number of molecules. We have to find the number of molecules in 44 gram of CO2. So what is 44? 44 is a given mass. 44 is a given mass, and we have to calculate here the number of molecules. So how we calculate number of molecules? We have a formula, mole into Avogadro's number. Mole into Avogadro's number. As we know that value of Avogadro's number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, but we don't know about the mole. We don't know about the mole because mole is not given. We have to calculate number of molecules. So here mole is not given. So how we calculate moles? We have a formula, number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Given mass upon molar mass. So we have to calculate. So to calculate the number of moles, we must know these two things, given mass and molar mass. So here given mass is given in the problem, that is 44 grams, but we don't know molar mass. Molar mass of CO2 is not given. So we calculate here the molar mass of CO2. So how we calculate molar mass of CO2? Molar mass of CO2 is 44 gram per mole. So how these 44 come here? So we calculate how 44 is a molar mass of this CO2. So as we know that here CO2 is formed by combination of 1 carbon and 2 oxygen. 1 carbon and 2 oxygen. So as we know that mass of carbon is, that is 12, and single oxygen having mass, that is 16, but here in the CO2 2 oxygen. So 2 into 16, and carbon is single. So carbon mass is 12. So here 12, 16 into 2, that is 32. So 32 plus 12, that means 44 gram per mole. So this is a molar mass of CO2. This is a molar mass of CO2, and this is a given mass of CO2. So molar mass of CO2 is 44, given mass of CO2 is 44. So we used both the values to calculate number of moles. So number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. So what is given mass? 44. Molar mass 44. So 44 divided by 44 means 1 mole. So number of moles of CO2 is 1 mole. So we have to calculate here the number of molecules. So how we calculate number of molecules? Mole into Avogadro's number. Mole into Avogadro's number. So what is mole? That is value of mole is 1 mole, and Avogadro's number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So that means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 moles. So number of molecules are 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. So in this way we calculate here the number of molecules. Now we see our next problem. So what is next problem? Suppose you have 58 grams of NaCl. You have 58 grams of NaCl. So how many moles of NaCl do you have? So we have to calculate here the number of moles. How many moles means number of moles of NaCl we calculated here, and here this is a given mass of NaCl. So this is a given mass of NaCl. So to calculate number of moles we have a formula. What is the formula to calculate number of moles? Given mass upon molar mass. Given mass upon molar mass. So this 58 is a given mass. So what is the molar mass? Molar mass is not given. So we have to calculate here the molar mass of NaCl. So how we calculate a molar mass of NaCl? So we find the molar mass of NaCl. How we calculate? As we know that NaCl consists of Na and Cl. So what is the mass of Na? 23 gram per mole. So what is the mass of chlorine? That means 35.5 gram per mole. So how NaCl is formed by combination of sodium and chloride. So we add 23 plus 35.5, that means 58.5 grams per mole. 58.5 gram per mole. So we calculate. So this is a molar mass of NaCl. 58.5 gram per mole is a molar mass of NaCl. So what is meant by number of moles? Number of moles is calculated by the formula, that is given mass divided by molar mass. So what is given mass? Given mass is a 58 grams. What is the molar mass? 58.5 gram per mole. Means nearly it is a 58. It is nearly 58, and this is also the 58. So 58 divided by 58, nearly this is a 1 mole. This is a 1 mole. So how many moles? So almost 1 mole of NaCl is present. Almost 1 mole of NaCl is present. So to calculate different problems, we must know simple masses, that is simple molar masses of as we know that for hydrogen, single hydrogen, molar mass is 1. For oxygen, molar mass is 16. For carbon, molar mass is 12. For sodium, molar mass is 23, and for chlorine 35.5. So you must remember this simple masses of the atoms, then you can able to calculate, or then you can able to solve different types of problems. So today we learn what a mole is, what is meant by Avogadro's number, how to convert between mass, moles and particles. So once you master this, chemistry becomes very much easy. So if this video helped you understand the mole concept easily, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So see you in the next video. Thank you.